All right, and I am joined by Birmingham Stallions quarterback J'Mar Smith. J'Mar, how you doing, dog?
Doing wonderful, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Nah, man, I appreciate you making the time. I got to see the first game of the inaugural United States Football
Most
League
definitely,
season.
man.
And man, it was such a great atmosphere on Saturday night. Y'all come out on top against the New Jersey Generals. And at the end of the game, you went straight up to Coach Holtz, wrapped your arms around him. Tell me about that moment.
No, man. Coach Holtz, we go back to 2014, you could say when I was in high school. That connection was built right then and there. And they gave me an opportunity to play baseball, which was, exciting thing for me being a two-sport athlete in high school. And then with Coach Holtz, man, just been through the ups and downs for sure. Just the head coach, the quarterback, always with the game plan, always with the wins and losses. But, we have a connection there, when I'm on the field or whenever we have a sense of urgency to know what's going on and what to expect, and just to have fun with the system.
Hey man, like I was really amazed at how you bounced back in the second half. As I told you in the post game, it did not start well for you. Started 0 for 4. Y'all looked out of sync,
yeah,
and you used this term, this word that I have been leaning on all weekend: rhythm. When did the rhythm start to click for you in the second half against the Generals?
I think that's the second drive when we got, we got going a little bit. I think CJ, he ended up scoring that drive, I think. And I know I started off 0-4, just trying to get in the rhythm myself, get with the guys, with the name and numbers that we have, and just trying to get my feet, going, get my body going with the game. Because like I was telling some people before, I haven't touched the field in a game type atmosphere since December 26, 2019, which was the last bowl game that I played at Louisiana Tech when we played Miami in the Independence Bowl. So, just trying to, get that motor going out there, get the guys going, and, build that camaraderie with everybody, and just, pull the train together for sure.
Hey man, don't short yourself. I watched that game. Y'all won that game. Don't. Hey, look, you know what I mean? Like you ain't got to slow play it over here, dog. I know. All right, I know what you about. But also on that, right? We're talking about 3 years, 2.5, 2+ years of not playing football. Why did you want to play in the United States Football League?
It gave me another opportunity just to play football, man. I really love this game, and I think what really got me, really to fall more in love with the game is I was coaching at a high school in Shreveport, Louisiana, Huntington High School. While I was coaching the quarterbacks, we have a great quarterback, Cameron Evans. He's going to be a name that everybody's going to know pretty soon. But just being there, helping him out, understanding, offense, listening to some of the coaches that's there, and seeing the high school game unfold, it just really made me miss, the game that I love so much. And I used to throw with the guys there, the receiver corps we had there. I used to just throw routes with them, and just to keep me going, just to make sure I'm always intact with it. And whenever that call came, I was always ready. So, it's just a great opportunity for me and all the other players just to, have this league for, a lot of guys that just want another shot just to play football for sure.
It's one thing for Coach Holtz to call you up and ask you if you would like to join him with the Birmingham Stallions. It's another thing for you to be backing up Alex Magoo. What has that relationship been like for the two of you? And then what was it like for you to come in on emergency duty?
No, Alex is a great guy. When I remember our first meeting, just introducing ourselves, man. I told him and everyone else, man, I'm just here to help, because if anyone knows Coach Holtz, I probably know him, one of the best that I've been with for, about 5 years, and this going on 6 years. But just being, each other's helper, we're all competitors, don't get me wrong. So when we go out there on the field, we always trying to compete with each other, but we're also there to help each other with what's the read here, what's the read there, what's our drop, working on different techniques to try to, improve our game. So, when the time came in the game time when he, got injured, Coach Holtz looked at me and said, get warmed up. And I went to him. I didn't know what was going on, honestly, and I asked him, you all right? He was like, I'm good. And I saw him go in the tent, and I was like, something's not right, But he's a warrior for sure. He's a great guy, like I said, phenomenal athlete for sure. And he can definitely run, I can tell you that for sure. But, I'm praying for him, wishing him well. And, we're going to continue to work.
Nah, I'm surprised that you said that you know he can run, because I associate you with being the runner on that team, right? I mean, like, okay, all right. I kind of want to see that. I want to see what that looks like.
Magoo definitely run, man.
Yeah, man. All right. So you played for Coach Holtz at La Tech. You know what the playbook was at La Tech? Is it the same playbook with Stallions?
It's a little bit of the same. It's a minor adjustments, but it's still the same system.
I asked because I wonder how much cramming you had to do, or more to the point, how much teaching were you having to do coming from a coaching background into a setting where dudes have to hurry up and learn this in 3 weeks?
Most definitely. The role of being a quarterback kind of expanded with me for sure. Just trying to make sure everybody was on one accord. And like when everybody got signed and we had the roster updated, Zach, our guy, he sent me everybody on the offensive side number and name so I could text him, and I let all of them know, if you got any questions, just let me know. I'm here to help, because I want everybody to understand the offense is pretty unique. It's pretty ABC, but it's pretty unique with what all the variations we could do within the offense. So, history has been documented within his offense that it could be very electric, and I can say I like this offense pretty much for sure. So, just trying to, help out with the guys that have any questions or concerns, just making sure everybody, can go out there and have fun and execute at the highest level.
I'm going to ask this, but I'm going to preface it by saying the USFL Football is on sale at the USFL shop. It's going for $150. Okay, very proud of these footballs. I'm gonna get one. I'm saying all of this.
Most definitely.
Did you keep the game-winning football?
No, I did not.
Oh man, they didn't give you the ball.
No, I did not. No, I did not. And honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to it. I was more about the atmosphere of the game, man. It was just so electric out there. Just being out on the field again. I felt like I was telling one of my buddies, I felt like a kid just out there, just so happy just to be on the field. The energy was amazing. The fans that came out was outstanding, man. It was like Coach Holtz said before, I thought the boos was coming as well because we weren't doing too good on offense. But they backed up the team, they backed up the defense, and it was a very electric energy out there for sure, man. It was exciting.
I was quite honestly amazed at
Most definitely
how quickly the Birmingham Stallions fans adopted the Birmingham Stallions. Like, we're not just talking about, there were no boo birds, but when y'all needed to go get a score, y'all having to walk over to the sideline and tell everybody to be quiet. And I'm going, wait a second. What is happening? You know what I mean? And we had such a great crowd. It was, I think it was 17,500 folks had turned out for this first game. And it really did live up to the billing. How did it feel to be going, A, with a 35-second play clock, and B, got a 10-minute turnaround for your halftime? There was lots of little things going on that I felt like affected the game.
Yeah, halftime was definitely pretty quick, man. I went in there, I went to the restroom, got something to drink. Coach Holtz said a couple words, and we were right back out. I was like, it was a quick turnaround for sure, but it keeps the game going. It's a adjustment we all have to get used to. Every team has to go through it for sure. And I know the 35-second play clock, it definitely speeds the tempo up for sure. You don't have enough time to, be lackadaisical at the line or do all the talking that everyone loves to do, but that's a part of the game. But, the game speeds up when it's, 35 instead of 40. So, in and out of the huddle, have to have a sense of urgency, breaking the huddle, have to have a sense of urgency, and, being a highly execution offense is, that could be great as well to, get the ball going down the field for sure.
Your coaching staff is pretty studded, and I didn't know how much of this you might know. Probably in a bunch, right? Because you're an older dude on this squad. But guys like Larry Kirksey, right, who coach Emmitt Smith and Jerry Rice, your own coach Holtz, got a national championship under his belt. You got Bill Johnson over there from the LSU. You got John Chavis, Broyles Award winner at Arkansas. Do you ever remind your teammates of just what kind of coaching talent they're around?
No, we talk about it every day. Like, we know the coaches we have on our team, the energy they bring, the expectations that they want as well. So we go out there every day, especially in practice, to try to put the right product on the field and make sure that we understand the assignment going into the game.
Hey, it's easier said than done, but I say that knowing that Scooby Wright is over there basically doing your job, right? Playing quarterback on the defense. What's it been like for the offense to go against the caliber of player that way? And I'm going to remind the audience, 2014 unanimous All-American, had one of the great seasons in college football history for a linebacker.
No, just for 3 weeks we went against our defense, and I'll tell you, when it was iron sharpening iron. One day defense got us. We had to go back and watch film to see how we could counterattack whatever was doing to try to get better. We never try to game plan against our defense, but like I said, iron sharpens iron. We want to try to make the adjustments. Just because they're our defense, just like it might happen in the game. So it's going against them. Our D line is fierce, man. They got a great pass rush. I'll tell you that. And our linebackers are very fast. Like, I've seen them make some plays, especially in practice and in the game. They fly around the ball. Then our defensive back and secondary, man, they try to make plays. They're around the ball. They're not, they're relentless. They're going to try to get their hands on you for sure and physical. And that's a, complete defense for sure. So we went against that for 3 weeks, and, both sides got better. I can say that for sure.
Linebackers are fast, and they got great mouth hygiene.
Yeah, I saw my man.
So for those of
y'all,
I
never played with a toothpick before.
I'm saying, for those of y'all that don't know, right? We have a man out here with the floss pick in his teeth in the game. I have questions. I want to know what we were eating on the sideline, if we were eating it all. I want to know if mama was like, hey, you need to have your teeth brushed because I don't want to see no butter on your teeth when they put this camera on you. I have so many questions that I want answered. But man, J'Mar Smith led the Birmingham Stallions back to win against the New Jersey Generals 28-24 in the first game of the inaugural 2022 USFL season. Congratulations to you, sir, and thank you so much for joining us here on the Number One Ranked Show.
Man. Just very thankful, grateful for the opportunity. I just want to say thank you for it all. Appreciate you, man.
Right on, bro. Thanks for watching this video, and remember, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos on the Number One Ranked Show YouTube channel.